Have you ever looked at an app or a game and thought, how on earth was this made? It feels like magic, right? Well, what if I told you that in just 5 short sessions, you could go from absolute beginner to writing your own code? That's exactly what we're doing in this series. Welcome back to Code in Silicon, your journey from transistors to Python. We're not just learning theory, we're building. Let me show you the path. First up, Session 8, your first lines of code. This is where the rubber meets the road. We'll get you set up with a free, simple coding environment in your browser. No complex installs, I promise. We'll cover the absolute basics. Variables, which are like labeled boxes for your data, and the print function, which is how your program talks back to you. By the end of this, you'll have a conversation with your computer. It's the most important hello you'll ever say. Once your program can talk, we need to give it a brain. In Session 9, Making Decisions, we introduce conditional logic, the if, else, and else-if statements. This is where it gets powerful. Remember those logic gates from our hardware video? This is that same concept, but now you're writing it with words. Your program will be able to make choices, like deciding if a number is high enough, or if a password is correct. You're giving it judgment. Now, what if you need to do something over and over? You don't have to write it 1,000 times. In Session 10, Repeat Yourself, we unlock one of the superpowers of coding, loops. We'll learn for loops for when we know how many times to repeat, and while loops for when we want to repeat, as long as something is true. This is how you automate the boring stuff and make your computer do the heavy lifting. This single concept is what makes computers so incredibly powerful. Alright, you've got the pieces. Now let's build something real. Session 11 is our capstone project. This is a live coding walkthrough where we bring it all together, variables, conditionals, loops, to build a complete text-based game. We'll build rock, paper, scissors from scratch. You will code along with me, and by the end of this session, you will have a window open on your computer running a game that you built. This is the moment you go from someone who understands code to someone who writes code. It's a game changer. After you've built your first project, you'll be wondering, what now? Session 12, What's Next? Is your guide to the vast, amazing world of tech. We'll take a victory lap and look at the incredible journey from a tiny transistor to your Python program. And then we'll look forward. We'll briefly touch on the huge fields you can now explore like AI, web development, and cybersecurity. Most importantly, I'll give you a curated list of the best free resources to continue your learning journey, so you know exactly where to go next. So, are you ready to stop watching and start building? Part 3 of this course is designed to demystify coding and empower you to create. You don't need any prior experience, just curiosity. This is a hugely rewarding skill to learn. I'm incredibly excited to be on this journey with you. I'll see you in the next video. Now let's write some code.